Thank you, Sandy, and the NCDD organisation for the conference and also facilitating this video. I had a showcase which had everyone presenting with their own images, and this was an image which struck me as being relevant, apart from the fact that it's a beautiful image of a photographer called Sebastião Salgado. It's of a indigenous tribe in northern Brazil, from Mato Grosso, and it spoke to me about democracy. I think democracy is a bit like a canoe in which we have oarsmen wanting to oar in the same direction, but the way we do democracy today has the oarsmen pulling in opposite directions. And I think that comes about mostly to do with the election contests that we set our representatives up to go through. We seem to have lost sight of the original genius of democracy. The original genius of democracy was trying to build common ground and build social inclusion. Because most people think that elections are the cornerstone of democracy. In fact, in every handbook on the subject, free and fair elections is the first paragraph, except, guess what, the very first handbook on the subject. But people don't believe that juries have got any capacity beyond the criminal jurisdiction. So we feel our job is to prove up the capacity of citizen juries to make sensible decisions on complex public policy matters beyond criminal issues. So that's what we do in Australia. We do that exclusively with government. We try and have these citizen participation projects, citizen juries, randomly selected citizens, cross-checked demographically to make sure that they have the same mix as the community at large, whether it's the city, local council, or the state or federal level. Any numbers above 25, 30, 40, the bigger the numbers, the better. But we find when these citizen juries, as I said, on complex issues, come together and deliberate and are given the time, and we give them some 50 hours face to face, so it's not just a focus group, it's over a period of time with online tools as well, they make sensible decisions. And the government officials, the politicians, the bureaucrats see this way they work, and they get confidence. They get confidence, the public gets confidence, then the politicians read these juries as helping leaders lead, because they can point to the public will in a tangible fashion, in an open and transparent fashion. The strength of the jury is that it treats everyone who comes to the table as being equal, and it avoids the sense of corruption that you get in the current political system. So we think the way we do democracy at the moment is flawed. We're having representatives in there from the outset that are trying to pull in opposite directions or in different directions. We need to get a much more inclusive way of getting representatives into our canoe, and we think that's by random selection, the jury. Thank you, Sandy, again, and NCDD for giving us an opportunity to talk and present.